No.
Not happening.
This is not happening.
Not
We watched What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I had never seen it before.
And I've been watching What's Eating Gilbert Grape since I fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio when I was 10. We came up with a list of movies that the other one needed to watch, and this has been on that list the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't know, it always looked like a really weird movie to me, so I kind of avoided it growing up. Weird family in a southern town, so I always just kind of stayed away from it. The characters, I really liked DiCaprio, of course. I mean, it's kind of one of his roles that people always talk about when they point to his acting chops.
Yeah.
You know, especially nowadays when he's always kind of that, you know, cocksure guy.
I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's one of the best actors that we have right now. But I just feel like a lot of his characters recently have all kind of been extremely similar.
So I thought DiCaprio was good. A complete transformation.
Yeah, you would assume that
like
he was that person.
Like just the way his mouth moved in certain ways it was just excellent. I thought he did a really good job. Great. I liked kind of Johnny Depp's love interest. I thought she was really sweet. The mom was really good, even though she's not really an actress, really.
Yeah, we read that she was on the Sally Jesse Raphael show.
Back in the day.
You know, who would like have weight problems, like weight to the effect, like to the point where like it actually affects your life, like where you can't leave the house. And she was like on that show as a guest. The author of the book What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I guess he also wrote the screenplay, but he saw her on the show and like called her and offered her the role of the mother. I also read that last year she lost like 200 something pounds.
That's like 7 Olsen twins.
14 Olsens or?
What? Yes, 14 well actually the plural for Olsen is Olsey.
Olsey.
So 14 Olseys. What actually I was disappointed in was Johnny Depp. He was kind of boring to me. I thought he was basically a dick. Like, I know he does everything for his family, but he makes you know that he doesn't like it. And the way he talks about his mom is very like...
But do you not like his acting, or do you not like the character?
I don't think I like either.
Because sometimes I wonder, I think he's trying to kind of get into character roles, but he's also still kind of having to like, I don't know, get a name for himself, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm just assuming something. But, like, because now we look at him and he's like Edward Scissorhands, Jack Sparrow, the Mad Hatter, you know, he's like, you know, Sweeney Todd, he's like all these crazy characters. So now when you watch him play Gilbert Grape and he's like a small town guy with a hard life who's not very happy and has a horrible haircut.
I don't think he's actually good at being a normal character. I can't think of any movie where he's good when he's not like some crazy character. But one thing we did kind of talk about was maybe his character being so kind of blank and boring is intentional, like a blank slate so you can put yourself in his position and you could be that character. That was kind of something we talked about before. And if that's the case, but that's fine. For the movie that I've heard so much hype about for so long, I thought his character would be much more dynamic and he'd go on more of an arc.
Cameo appearance by Friday.
And the Johnny Depp's girlfriend's grandmother.
Yeah.
I really like her.
Nana or whatever.
She's got some spunk to her. Yeah, I really liked her. She was fun and just sweet, and like you barely see her, but you're like, I like that chick. So what do you give this movie?
I don't know. I always really liked this movie because of Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not that the movie itself is anything like spectacular. Like, are we combining the two? What I would give the movie versus what I would give like DiCaprio's performance. For Leonardo DiCaprio's performance, I think for a character performance, I would give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10 because to me, it's an extremely thorough character. But as far as the movie goes, I'd probably give it a 6.
So I would say an 8. Probably for DiCaprio. I think it's excellent. I think he completely transformed. But it's also especially now that we know him now, you see like that's all acting. Like he's just great in that part. Probably the movie I'd probably give probably a 5. Just a basic movie.
If you like what you're seeing, you should do a thumbs up. You should share it. You should subscribe because we're gonna keep putting out more reviews. We're gonna keep doing more trivia quizzes.
Should be good.
Yeah, and if you guys want to send us trivia questions...
Yeah, suggestions are wonderful.
That would actually be a lot of fun to take, like, trivia questions. But yeah, if you like all of it, give it a thumbs up. We love doing this. We love watching movies. We love talking about movies.
Yep.
And we would love sharing that with you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's
Yeah, it's all creepy and terrifying.